I've just realised I should have called this show What's in the Box?
What's new in retro games? Can you tell me what's new in retro games, please? What's new in retro games? Can you tell me what's new in retro games this week?
Hello! Yes, it is me. It is Jace at Retrogames! And this show isn't called What's in the Box, even though it should be. It's called What's New at Retrogames. What's new at Retrogames? What's in the box? What's in the box? It's just so obvious. Why didn't I call it that? Why didn't I? Well, all that stuff, you know, crazy. Had a good week. Had a good week. You know, the world hasn't blown up yet. So let's stay positive, boys, girls. Come on, stay positive. We haven't been blown up in our beds. Which is good because we love to hoard stuff under our beds, don't we? We've all got them push-in boxes full of games that we have to do. Oh, these ones have to go into the bedroom. We haven't got room for them on the main shelves. You know, that's just what we do, isn't it? Yeah, already it's like I haven't been away, isn't it? Like I haven't been away. I was here the whole time, just rambling on. It's like the camera's off, camera's on, doesn't matter. I just sit here going on and on about absolutely nothing for the whole week. The whole week's what I do. Now, last week I discussed, let's do a competition. Competition time! Competition time. So, this is tricky. I thought of a brilliant way of doing a competition. But now I'm thinking, people don't necessarily have to watch the show to do the competition. I really want to encourage viewers. So, a little bit of forethought. Anyway. Let's start with the prize. Have I found a prize? And this is tricky too, because retro gaming is so broad, like me, really broad. I can't really give you a game, can I? Because I mean, a game could be for a format you don't have, which brings it back down to hardware. Giving away a console, which not only is that expensive as a prize, but it's also expensive for me to send, especially if you're out of the country. If you're not in the UK, that's going to cost me a lot of money to send. The other option is handheld games. I can't let any handheld games go. Not yet, maybe. I might self-destruct. I'm thinking maybe this will be a regular thing. We'll do a competition every week and see if it really makes a difference and gets the numbers up. See if we can get more subscribers, because everyone wants something for free. And everybody watching this is going to have a chance of winning. Now that is good, isn't it? Everyone gets a chance. So what did I find for the first prize in the inaugural competition, Retro Games competition? Well, that is, I've got two things for this prize, and okay. The ultimate prize, I always think the best prize to give away is an N64, a boxed N64. I gave one of those away when we was boosting our Facebook channel a long time ago, over 10 years ago. And the amount of people who are so excited about the prospect of winning an N64, I don't think anyone's going to be quite as excited about winning this. Yeah! A Kevin Keegan endorsed grandstand TV game. What do you think? What about this? Fancy having this on your mantelpiece? Yeah, it's the grandstand model 4600, you know, because the Atari had the 2600, we got the 4600. It is a TV game, it doesn't take cartridges. It runs on batteries. I can show you on the top camera there. Let's have a look. It's in lovely condition. Two controllers that detach, yeah, with their wires. And don't worry about any power issues if you're outside of the UK, because it takes batteries. It's got the battery port on the back there. Though that said, it is our UK UHF RF out, so you will only be able to play this on an old CRT TV. But you guys have all got those. So that's fine. All the classics are on there. Practice. We'll start with that one. Practice, squash, soccer, tennis, target, and other target. And you're thinking target. Yeah, that's right, because it comes with a gun. And this is a proper gun with a stock. Can I do this? Oh yeah, I think that goes. It comes with a stock, and they've got a long rifle. It's a proper rifle. This goes in here, and then this screws up. It's a proper. I mean, can you imagine laying down to do this proper accurate on your TV? Again, light gun games only work on old-fashioned CRT TVs. So you've got to be a bit of a hobbyist to even want this. But it's a nice thing. It's a nice piece of history. It's got the manual. It's in lovely condition. It's just been sitting around here for ages. Didn't get listed. You can now win it. You can now own this. I mean, there he is. Kevin Keegan. Kevin Keegan, renowned for shooting. He loved his shooting, he did. That's what he's most famous for. Contrary to popular belief. He loved his shooting. But that's not the only prize. Something even more special than that. Yes, there's very, very few of these. It is a brand new, official, the blue one, Retrogames t-shirt in large. I'm thinking most people you can squeeze into a large. I can't. I can't, I'm the XL. But you know, a lot of people are okay in the large. And this is brand new. Only friends and family of the Retrogames show, Retrogames company get these. You know, my kids wear these. Very, very few people have ever had one of these. So it's a very, very special Retrogames specific prize. And both those prizes are going to go to one person. How do you win? I know what you're thinking. How do I win this stuff? I want this crud. I want to win. All you got to do is comment on this video. That's right, comment on the video. Now, if you don't know what to say in the video, I will like it if you say, what was your favourite game I showed this week? Because I think that'd be good. You could just say, I really liked, you know, I can't even think of it, Astro Wars. This, not showing you Astro Wars, but that's how little my brain can come up with an original game, or even one that's in the box, spontaneously. I just don't work spontaneously. I need a bit of warming up, all right? Not warm yet. It's freezing, actually, and I have to do this in a t-shirt. And just like everyone else, we're not putting the heating on. We have got some heating in the office, but here I have no heating. No, not allowed to put it on. But anyway, what was he on about? How are you going to win? Yes, so everyone's got a chance. Every comment in the list, I mean, last week's show had about 39 comments. Everyone's comment's going to be a number. So the first person to comment is get number 1, second, number 2, and so on. If there's 100 people commenting, that's 100 people. And I can allocate you a number according to what position you are in the list of responses to this show. Perfect, isn't it? Just comments. And then next week, on next week's show, I will have a bowl with numbers in, and I will draw a ticket related to one of it, and then we can just correlate and see who won. And then I'll write to you and I'll send you the stuff. Brilliant! So everybody who comments on this video has got a chance to win that crud. Wow! Wow! No comment. There's going to be no comments now. I've actually put people off of commenting. Of course, one caveat, I do expect if you have commented that you are also a subscriber to the channel. I'm only giving prizes away to subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, I'm going to pick a second number. A backup number, in case that winner isn't a subscriber. Yeah, that's a backup number. Now, I am thinking in future I might make it that you have to answer a question of something that turns up in the show, and then you won't know when you could copy someone else's answer in the list, though, couldn't you? There's so many pitfalls of trying to run a competition. So let's just forget all about that. If that was enough rules, I hope so. See if you win next week. Let's just ask, what's new in retro games? Can you tell me what's new in retro games this week? Yeah, this week. Yeah, not last week. Anyway, it's been another good week. We've had some very, very exciting games. Not much 8-bit stuff, sadly. I do love the old 8-bit stuff. But we've got some interesting stuff to show you. And I'm going to start with this big box. And it's for Nintendo 3DS. Now, we've discussed 3DS in previous shows because it's one of my favourite consoles and one of my tips for a future collectible. I think the 3DS is going to be up there. It's going to be mega. It's like the SNES, NES. Because of that individuality, like the Virtual Boy, you know, having 3D games, nothing else like it. Now, this is called Bravely Second. End Layer is a sequel to Bravely Second, the first one. And it's this mega box set. And look at this. Look at this. All sealed. You've got the soundtrack there. You've got a little model. I don't even want to pull it out there. I'm doing it again. All these things are lovely little thing. And I know what you're thinking. There's a layer. Yeah, there is a layer. Let's get that in position. I'll lift the layer. And underneath you've got a beautiful sealed book of the story of the game and loads of... Oh, it's all sealed. I mean, it's all absolutely immaculate. What a ridiculously huge box for what is primarily this. This tiny game. No, forget about that. Let's charge people double the price and make a massive box of stuff to go with it. Yeah, I was like, well, that's what they're all doing now. They're all doing now. Anyway, Bravely Second, role-playing game, highly rated. And a beautiful box set to kick us off for Nintendo 3DS. Okay, let me just fiddle with me top camera because I need to zoom in a bit. Getting too much crud. That's better, that's better. Need to get the edges of the table in. Right, let's keep going. Another 3DS game, and this time Rodia Sky Soldier. And this is another role-playing game. Just like every other format known to man, the role-playing games are the rarest and most desirable titles. Just like on the SNES or the Game Boy or anything. And because this is brand new and sealed, yes, it's brand new and sealed, that means that I can't actually show you what it looks like. But anyway, I thought it was well worth putting it out because it's an expensive game. I'm just going to show you the expensive stuff, why not? Right, now here's a game we can all get behind, and that is this. Metroid Samus Returns. Is it Samus? Samus Returns, the Legacy Edition. And again, absolutely immaculate, super rare. For the 3DS box set, super expensive version. It has loads of stuff in there, including a metal case that makes it look like a Game Boy game. Go figure. And also we've got the steelbook thing. We've got a gold logo badge. We've got a key ring. I can't open this up. Absolutely brand new, unused. An art book, a soundtrack. I mean, how much stuff do you need with a 3DS game? But what a beautiful thing. Fabulous. Super rare. Metroid maintains its value, always going up. A brilliant 3DS box set. That's three 3DS box sets in a row. Surely not a fourth, Jace. Surely not a fourth. But what about this? A fourth one. Yeah. This one's rarer too. The Legend of Legacy. Very rare box set, this one. I think I'm going to sneeze then. No, not a sneeze live on camera. No, it's gone. It's gone. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? I didn't want to sneeze on camera. I don't want to see myself sneeze. This one is openable. I think it is brand new, but I can show you. What have we got here? We've got the got a soundtrack there, a lovely card sleeve. Got the game, of course, and then you've got this book. I don't want to open it properly because they don't know, when you get one of these books, nobody ever wants to open it properly because it will go, it will just creak and crack and make you feel like you're damaging it. So nobody ever looks at those books. Can you imagine the artist who got 6 months work trying to do all the art for the book and all the fantasy writers and all the people, and then, yeah, great freebie, but we're not opening it. We can't open it, can't even look at the pages. We're so fearful of damaging it. How sad is that? Legend of Legacy. Obviously, I should have shown you the screenshots, but it's another role-playing game. Another rare role-playing games seem to get bigger boxes. I think game type wise, the role-playing game gets a more lavish big box. I'm talking about lavish big boxes. What about this? Something 8-bit. Yeah, 8-bit. Now this is it's called Screen Print. It's for the BBC Model B. And you're thinking that is boring. I can tell you what it does. Screen Print lets anybody print any screen from any program by simply pressing 2 keys on the computer. I think we've already got a button like that on our PCs. It's got print screen button. But back then on the BBC Model B, very cool feature. Especially if you want to just print out some great picture of graphics from the game. But let me show you this. This is unusual because look at the packaging. That's right. This is on ROM. They didn't mind you fiddling around inside your BBC Model B, changing the ROM chips for other titles. So here we have it. Yeah, there we have it. It's actually a game. Let's focus. Oh, focus. A game on ROM. Well, it's not a game. It's a utility, and I guess once it's installed, it's there every time you play anything. You can just press those 2 keys and print the screen. But I just love the fact that they've got this little book, like this cutout. There's lots of info and pages. I can't open it; it's too wide; it'll crack. And that chip is just like there, like it's a bit like a kid's book, isn't it? Like where you've got the hole for the pages. And this could be like a little cuddly friend or something, but it's not a cuddly friend. It's the screen print EPROM chip. Yeah. I just thought fascinating from a time gone by. And I love the old stuff, you know that. Now what about this? Now this is something different. This is a cover disc. Okay, it's a cover disc from Retrogamer magazine. You know, the magazine that killed Retrogames, the magazine. So we don't like to talk about it too much. But the first initial run included cover discs, and no cover disc was as special as this one. And it's a graph gold feature, loads of games on there, emulation games, but it has got this feature on the comics. And we talked about the comics a bit because of Ace Magazine last week. This has got 40 minutes of footage of Conics running, the hardware prototypes. It's just a really nice thing because, you know, it's a lost console that we all hunger for. We still pine for it. The Conics never really came out, and it's just anything Conics related, nice to have. And so as a freebie, I think that's one of the best freebies any magazine's ever given away. So I showed it. Let's carry on. What about Nintendo GameCube? Yeah, GameCube, got a few of these. What about that? Pikmin 2. Pikmin, massive again. Now you've got people walking the streets sending off their Pikmin, the Niantic game, sending off their Pikmin to collect things and then come back 6 weeks later holding a rosebud. Those sort of weird games like the Pokemon games. So Pikmin's got pretty massive, so massive that they finally announced Pikmin 3. It is Pikmin 3, isn't it? Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 for Switch. Yeah, it got announced last week, didn't it? Last week, week before. Anyway, this is Pikmin 2, probably the best because this was the first two-player split screen at the same time on the GameCube. Fantastic fun. It's just absolutely one of the best GameCube games. And this is the USA version, runs slightly faster than UK PAL. Very nice. Nice to have it in stock. Pikmin 2. What else? Oh, here's a classic. Zelda Wind Waker, one of the best Zelda games ever made. People didn't like the art style, too cutesy, too you know, cartoony. But wow, what an amazing adventure it was! I finished this. Well, it's on my list. I finished this one, and this is the American one again. It doesn't come with the free bonus disc that we got with Ocarina of Time, the DD drive version that was unreleased. Oh god, it's so complicated, isn't it? Just talking about one game, but it leads on to so much other stuff. But that's the nature of retro gaming. But this is just a standard game. But again, NTSC runs slightly faster than your UK equivalent. Really nice. It's been remastered on Wii U, wasn't it? Remastered on, I think you can get it on Switch, can't you? Can you get Wind Waker on? I think you can. Absolutely recommended game, even if you're not playing the original. What a brilliant game, Wind Waker. Awesome. Okay, let's carry on. What's in my box? Let's go on to. Oh, I didn't finish doing 3DS. There's a couple more. This is a really rare, £100 game. 100 quid on a. I told you they're going crazy. 3DS games are going crazy. This is Dragon 3. It's a role-playing game. It's not Dragon Quest. Don't get mixed up with Dragon Quest. Those games also came out on 3DS. And as you can see, it's just a beautiful 3DS game. That's a UK issue. Made by Sega. It's a role-playing game. But it's really rare. Dragon 3. I haven't played it. But I just liked it because it was rare. Bravely Default. Now this is obviously related to that Bravely second box set that I showed you at the beginning. It's another super highly rated role-playing game. It's all role-playing games, isn't it, on the 3DS? So it's the only ones I picked. It's a shame, really, because, you know, I like arcade games. And I think the 3DS has got some of the best experiences. I mean, you saw me playing Outrun. There was a video I did, wasn't there? Playing 3D Outrun on a 3DS. Oh, God. What an amazing console. Move on, Jace, move on. What about PlayStation? Yes, I've got a PlayStation 2 game. Frequency. You ever seen Frequency? It's by the guys who did Guitar Hero. They went on to do Guitar Hero, but this is their first game. It's like a on rails, collect the notes, build up the music. It was a brilliant game. I really liked it. I'm going to show you it running. Here you go. It's got a good beat. If you know what that's from, then you're as old as me. It's got a good beat. What's this? It's got a good beat. And again, a USA one. Lovely. Runs faster. Unfortunately, American stuff runs faster. We don't like having the worst versions, do we? Us PAL guys. But we had too many lines on our TVs. It's our fault. It's our fault. Bad design. For some reason our TVs had more pixels. Makes them run slower. A couple more PlayStation music games. We've got Dance Dance Revolution. These are Japanese. The second remix. And the third remix. If you don't know what these games are, those are the games that you dance around the floor like a maniac, jumping around like a lunatic. I used to love. I know I'm a big guy, but I absolutely love these games. I used to be brilliant at them. They all jumping and spinning and that, and all the kids pointing and laughing at you. If I see one in an arcade, I'm still getting up there having a go. What can I say? It's nothing more hilarious than some 50-something old fat bloke getting up in the middle of the arcade, shoving the young kids off. Get out of it! Get out of it! It's my turn! It's my turn! Yeah, Dance Dance Revolution! Yeah, brilliant. What else have I got? More music games. I've got... Oh, this is a classic. Jamalami, the unofficial sequel to Parappa the Rapper. Very rare game. This is the PAL UK one. It's very similar. It's like an arcade adventure peppered with interactive songs, just like Parappa is. And fabulous music, really good.
Come on now. We gotta put it out quick. That's what I'm talking about.
Super highly rated. Never got the awards or the acclaim it deserved, and so never got sequeled, never got rebooted, never got remastered. You need to buy the original to play it. And I think from the same program as our next game, and this is a bit more out there, this is Vib Ribbon. Another super highly rated game on the PlayStation 1. Comes with a poster. I'm going to unfold the poster because if there's a chance to unfold one, I know you'd like me to. It's a very boring poster. I mean, let's be honest. It's not setting the world alight, is it? It's a bit black and white and boring. But you know, it's a poster. It's like an arcade adventure, a line-drawn arcade adventure where you have to press in time with the music, different functions on the keys, different codes. To make the adventure progress, but it was really original at the time. It had a bit of a cult following, sold in tiny numbers, leaving it as a super rare 70, 80, 90 quid title for PS1. I know, deep breath. What? I know, it's ridiculous. I don't know why people are paying this money for such stupid games. I didn't really just say that, did you? That could undermine your whole business, Jason. What the hell would you say something like that for on camera? I know, I'm insane. I just think, PS1, have they got a bit overpriced? I think so. I mean, Vib Ribbon, I'm not sure it's worth that sort of money. I'm just putting it out there. I know I'm the one selling it for that sort of money. But I'm on your side. I think Wishy's games are cheaper. Okay, a few more. There's another music one more. Bust a Move. I'd like to show you this one running. Bust a Move. It's got the spine card. We always love the spine card in Japanese games. Bust a Move, it's not to be confused with the puzzle game, because there is Bust a Move 2, 3. They're like block games. This was reissued. This was released in the UK as Buster Groove, and it is a dancing game. Similar, like rhythm action, Space Channel 5 kind of style. Press the keys in the right order and get them to do the dance moves, staying time with the music, but you're dancing all the time. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Buster Groove, the Japanese PS1. Okay, a couple more PS1s. We haven't had much PlayStation on the show. Speedball 2100, 2100. Let's call it that. Speedball 2100. It wasn't as amazing as it could have been because there's so much love out there for Speedball 2. But it is still a good game. This isn't a collectible. This is like a £5, £7, £9 game. It deserves better really because of the heritage of the Bitmap Brothers original. Ice Cream. Such a brilliant game, Speedball the original. Would we prefer just a remaster, slightly faster version? Yes, we would. Yeah, don't muck about with Speedball. For some magical reason, you got the concept of the game dead on. That game rocks. Now just keep making that game, but just slightly faster and more streamlined. 4-player at the same time. There's an improvement for Speedball 2. Make a new version of Speedball 2. Exactly the same game. Same arena. Don't muck about. Same looking players. Same guy shouting ice cream. But 4 players at the same, 8 players at the same time. Online play. 4K. There you go. That's all the improvements you need. We'd all buy it. We would all buy it. Okay, one more PlayStation. That is this Incredible Crisis, like a mini game compilation, like a weird story of little mini games. Not Bishy Bashy Special, that was the more like Wario, but this is just, it was just a silly, it's a Japanese story of this guy having a really bad day, all made up with like little mini games, and it's actually so different to other stuff that was out at the time on the PlayStation, and in the end that's what makes games special. They were so different to everything else around. Originality is the best, isn't it? That's the most important factor. Originality wins. The most original stuff is the most. It's the stuff you remember. That's the stuff locked in your head. It's those really weird, quirky things. Let's move on. Let's go. SNES. Yeah, we've got some rare SNES, and guess what? It's another flipping role-playing game. Soul Blazer. American SNES. It runs faster than the UK one. Yeah, we know. Not in mega condition. It's pretty good. Is it 7.5 out of 10? I'd say 7.5. Just looking at it. It's all intact. It's all intact. Square Enix role player. A very highly rated game. The manual's a bit. Is it? All right. It's a bit doggy. It is a bit doggy. The poster's there, and the poster's rare. It's holding together. It's holding together. It has got a bit of writing on it, a little bit of pen. Who did that? They've just ticked stuff off as they've done the achievements. Look, done. I've ticked that. Oh yeah, done that. Double tick that. Red Bull. I don't know. That's what you needed to get through that level. That actually says Red Bull. Red Bull. Bit of writing. I don't like writing. Please. Before you get your games out and play your games, put the pens away. Put the pens away. You can play with that after. Put the pens away first. You can tell what sort of parent I was. I think so. Let's carry on. Zelda. Yeah, but the proper one. Proper Link to the Past. The original Super Nintendo Zelda. Again, American, faster than the UK one. You know what this is. I'll just give it a quick spin under the camera. It's got all its flaps. It's nice and it's got all its flaps intact. And let's have a look. Yeah, it's got the cartridge protector, and very important, it's got the mat. It's got the manual, and it's got the map. It looks a little bit worn. Oh, it's got a little bit of a. Can you see me? Can you see me through the gap? A little bit of a. It's just from the folds. They just wear. They just become detached slightly, a little flappy. But it's not been repaired with tape, and I'd prefer it original like that. I'd prefer it to have the little tear, the natural, where it's come apart on that bottom corner, than having it covered in sellotape. Myself, sellotape is a bit of a curse to a retro gamer because it really permanently damages so much stuff. I mean, how many fronts of magazines that had tapes on the front as that tape just destroyed the cover? How many, you know, homemade repairs on box corners of Amiga games have you seen where you try and take the tape off and it just pulls all the colour gloss of the picture off? Oh, dude, I'm making myself feel sad. Stop it. I'm not going to feel sad anymore. What's left in the box? Well, a bit more in the box, but this is all super rare. Neo Geo CD! I'm going to run through it, but let's start with this first one. And look at this, it's in a book. It's in a book. This is King of Fighters 96, Japanese one. But look at this, beautiful. This is the Neo Geo collection. It's got some lovely models in sexy outfits. It's got some. It's an art book. It's an art book that I'm not scared to actually show you the pages of. Beautiful, and tucked in this in the rear, just in a little. It's really weird. Yeah, there we go. There's a little wallet. There's the wallet, and there's the game disc in there. So it's a very alternative package for Neo. Yeah, an alternative style packaging for Japanese Neo Geo. It's a bit of a special limited edition version. I think that's what it is. King of the Fighters 96 Neo Geo collection. I don't know. I don't remember if they've released lots of games in this style. Just so you can have a book version. But I'd imagine so. I'd imagine there's King of the Fighters 95 in this packaging. I'll have to check. I'll have to check. What about this one? Here's a box set one. And this is absolutely mint and sealed. This is Art of Fighting box set. It doesn't show you what's in it. We've had this in stock before opened. But we always overwrite the same listing when something comes in. So all those pictures of the contents are disappeared. But I know it comes with a really nice coin. And we overwrote the photo because it's sealed now, so we couldn't show you the real coin that's in it. But isn't it lovely to have something absolutely brand new from Japan, sealed? Art of Fighting. I don't know which one in the series this is, but I'm sure it's written on the site because they research things a lot better than I do. I just go, oh yeah, Art of Fighting. Yeah, Art of Fighting. Now let's carry on. Neo Geo. What about this? Got some Japanese Neo Geo CD stuff. Obviously they were CD too. Futsal, that's football for you. 5-on-5 mini soccer.
Italy versus Mexico. Kickoff.
Super rare. I'm just going to run through these. Super rare. You'll know how rare these are if you collect. Ninja Masters. Another super rare. I'm going to try and show you some little bits between showing you these. I'll give you a bit of a run. Ninja Master, it's a fighting game. There's a surprise, but you can see it's got the spine card. It's in really lovely condition. Right, this is a newer game. There are some newer releases for Neo Geo CD by Visco. This came out in 2010, and the game's called Bang Busters. What's it called? Bang Busters. Yeah, Bang Busters. and check out the gameplay on this. A really, really cutesy platform game. And this is a similar game, a brand new sealed again. This is called Androdunos. I think this also came out on Dreamcast and maybe PC Engine as well. This is the Neo Geo CD version. And again, sealed, brand new fighter. I think 2012 is it? I think, I'm just thinking, but oh no, 1992. 1992. But yeah, absolutely brand new, a later game for. It's not later, it's 92, is it? It's an arcade shooting game for Neo Geo. Brilliant. Let's get to some of the older ones. Yeah, what about this? Polestar. Polestar. Oh my god, what an amazing game. Now I'm going to have to play you the whole intro to this game. One of the best intros of all time. It's probably the music that does it. There's the disc there. Yes, you know what? It's English. It's the super rare English. There's two sorts of Neo Geo game CD for the CD drive. There's two sorts of Neo Geo. I've lost the ability to talk. There's two sorts of Neo Geo CD game. Japanese original ones. Well, they're all original. There are two types of Neo Geo CD game. There's the Japanese versions, and then there's the UK, Euro, USA versions, the English versions. All the discs are compatible with each other, but the packaging, the text in the game, the text on the disc, everything in the English, obviously in the USA version is English. Do you ever get the feeling you're saying something for your own sake? I'm just saying that for my own sake, aren't I? I knew this already. Anyway, the upshot is the Japanese ones, a lot more popular in Japan than it was in the rest of the world. So they're a lot more common, like 10 to 1. The Japanese versus the USA, European version. So really highly sought after if they're the English boxes, English games. And that was. And what about this one? Another one, Mutation Nation. What a brilliant name for a game, got to say that, Mutation Nation. It's a final fight kind of strolling along, beating the crud out of people. Lovely. English, last one, Last Resort. Another brilliant top-down shooter. Oh, there's the spine card, an English spine card, way beautiful. And there you go. It's not top down, it's a sideways scrolling shooter, you muppet. Oh, that was an internal monologue that came out accidentally. It should have just been inside my head, that. What about this? Ghost Pilots. I'm going to say it again. Ghost Pilots. English, yeah, classic top-down shooter. Check it out. Oh yeah, it actually is a top-down shooter. Again, has it got a spine card? No, no spine card in that one, but beautiful condition. Lovely. Ghost Pilots. Many more in the box. What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Yeah, NAM 1975. Classic top-down shooter. I'm gambling. It's not a top-down shooter, it's a sideways scroller. Oh, it's a sideways scroller. But anyway, I'm just teasing you. Just teasing you. I knew what it was. I played this. I think I actually had it on AES. I'm just teasing. I just now want to say everything is top down. I'm going to do it again. Puzzle Bobble, the classic top down shooter. Awesome. Bob and Bob. This is a bit like their Buster, Bubble Buster. Oh. Buster. Oh, you know, that one where you shoot bubbles. You shoot bubbles and you make them all match up colours and then they all disappear. Lovely. English! Of course it's English. Beautiful English collection this. Savage Rain. We get a lot of that in the UK. It's a weather joke! It's a fighting game. It's a fighting game, of course it is. And it's savage. It really is savage. English version. Beautiful. Oh, nobody can afford these games, so at least you get to see them. One of my favourite Neo Geo games, League Bowling. I love this game. I used to play it now at a local arcade.
Turkey!
In Milton Keynes at the point they had a Neo Geo machine, and we also always used to play this 2-player League Bowling. Classic top-down shooter there, as you can see. In English! It's in English. Yes! It's got the spine card. Beautiful. League Bowling, or as my friends used to call it, leg bowling! Come on, let's go play some leg bowling! Leg bowling. Lovely. What about this? Breakers! Breakers, nothing to do with CB radio. This is Japanese, but absolutely mint condition. Got the spine card. It's a fighting game. You know, that's what the Neo Geo is famous for. But this is a rare one. Breakers. How much is that? Oh, 300 quid. Oh, shut up, Jace. What are you talking 300 quid for? I know, mad. What about this? This is another new one. This is Xeno Crisis.
Room cleared.
That's one of them later ones again. What year have we got? I'm going to say later. 2018. 2018. A really, really amazing shooter. I think this also came out on Dreamcast, didn't it? Yeah, I knew it did. I knew. Xeno Crisis, yeah. Classic. Saturn? No, not Saturn. Is it? No. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, here's a game that everyone wants for Neo Geo. Last Blade. Yeah, the Last Blade, not the first one. There's two of these though, so it should be a second blade, but it's not called that. It's called something else. Oh, it's coming back. There you go. Anyway, this is again very rare English version of Last Blade on Neo Geo CD. Wow, Last Blade. Fine. Any more? Yes, we've got. Oh, I love the racing games. Yes, Rally Chase. Oh, I've got to show you this one running. Rally Chase on Neo Geo. Beautiful. This is Japanese. Is it? Oh, the disc looks Japanese. Hyper Real Rally. But the case is definitely English. I need to look into that. But yeah, amazing. Amazing game. It's not Thrash Rally, is it? No, it's not. Was it called Thrash Rally? No, Rally Chase. Rally Chase. Stop mucking things up. What's left in the box? Oh, what about... oh, Holy Grail. Holy Grail. I found it. Metal Slug 2. CD. And of course, it's in English. Not only is it in English, yeah, it's got the spine card. Yeah, it's got the spine card. And I know you're thinking, oh God, if only that was Metal Slug 1, because Metal Slug 1, that is I mean, you said that's the Holy Grail, and sure, Jace, it's a super rare game. But Metal Slug 1 on Mega CD, that's surely the Holy Grail. What? Metal Slug 1, what? You mean this one?
Machine gun. Machine gun. Okay.
Yes! Metal Slug 1! Mega CD. Guys, you know how rare this is. In English! You are joking me. Yes, it's in English. With spine card? Yes, with spine card. Oh my God! Oh, but I can't afford it. Nobody can afford it. Nobody can afford it. But we've got it. We've got it. Metal Slug 1 with the Neo Geo CD. Oh, what a game. The box is empty. We've got to the end of the show. Thank you ever so much for watching. Remember the competition. Leave a comment. Even if the comment is, I want a comment, but please don't send me that prize, it's rubbish. Or send me just the t-shirt. I don't want that crappy console. That's fine. Leave that as a message, that's fine. I'll take it on board. Fair enough. But I'm going to carry on with the competition, and they're going to get better as soon as I find a really nice prize. It depends how popular this competition is popular. If it's working, then the prizes will get better. So tell your friends, get as many people to join the show as you can, subscribe, get them subscribers up. Let's hit the 1,000 subscribers. Come on. Next February is when we hit our year. I really thought I'd be able to get 1,000 subscribers in a year doing this. So let's see if we can actually do it. Nearly at 500. Nearly at 500. Anyway, stop going on, Jace. Thanks ever so much for watching. Until next week, Retro Gamers!
Retrogames says thank you for watching. Retrogames says thank you for watching.
Right, I'm off to play Metal Slug.